I know there are some people who mock dreams, who mock, spirituality from a biblical perspective. The spiritual world very much matters to us as Christians. So I'm saying that to say this. There has been this reoccurring vision that I've had throughout my life. It began, I think, oh my gosh, I could have been in my definitely not my early 20s. It could be like mid-20s. It could have been my mid-20s when I started having this vision. And at one point I had it 3 times, but it doesn't happen like back to back. It'll happen, it'll stick with me for a while, and then it'll happen again at a certain, like another portion of my life, and then it happened again. So I had this vision 3 separate times, and then as of recently, it's been like really, really sitting with me. And this is not recently, because every now and again, like, I'll be reminded of that vision. But everything that's transpiring, like, the vision has been hitting me really hard. So, in this vision, it's always very short, but it starts to move in slow motion at a certain point. So, when the vision starts, I'm on this road, and there's so much chaos around me. This vision it's very, very intense emotions in this vision. And so, anyways, it's very, very, it's a lot of chaos going on around me. On every side of the road, there is chaos. And there are adults just going mad. And while the adults are going mad, they're actually creating the chaos. It's the adults, and they're just behaving like children, throwing temper tantrums. And in the road, I could see that there are children that's not being guarded. They're not protected. So, for example, there's always this scroller that has this infant child in it, and this infant child in the stroller is left in the middle of the road, and no one's even paying attention. None of the adults are paying attention to this child. There's a baby that is just sitting in the road, crying, diaper on, nothing else. And it's just the children are unprotected, and the adults are just creating chaos. And in this vision, I'm always so emotional in this vision. The emotion in this vision is so intense because I feel deep, y'all, deep sorrow, deep sorrow. And as I'm feeling that deep sorrow, I also am very angry. And as I'm very angry and I'm running, I start to run in slow motion. I don't know why. This is just what happens in the vision every single time. I start to run in slow motion, and as I'm running in slow motion, I feel this intense anger, but I also feel this intense sorrow, and I scratch my hand and I pull down fire. And when I go to pull down the fire, a ball of fire just comes and strikes the earth. And I am just weeping. And that's the vision. And I've had that vision multiple times throughout my life. And it's just been, coming up a lot more as of lately than it ever has before my life. As I said, I would have the vision, and then at certain points in my life, I'll be reminded of the vision. But as of recently, I've been frequently reminded of this vision, especially with seeing the things that's unfolding. I just feel like a lot of the parents, a lot of the adults, a lot of the people in leadership positions are failing the children. But I think there's a strong judgment and purification that's coming on the earth, and it's very much necessary, because there are so many people that's out of position. And there are a lot of people that's in position that should not be in position. And so many people are so many of the adults are so distracted. They're so distracted. And I'm just saying that from what I see, feel, sense, discern, there is a strong judgment and purification that's coming to the earth. So I'm going to leave it at that.